I didn't get as much time as I should have with my dad. He passed away when I was 15, and for a lot of my childhood, I wasn't really able to see him. Luckily, I did get some time with him towards the end, and bits and bobs in the middle. But there's a lot of things that I don't know about my dad, or some stuff, loads of stories. Even before I was born, about stories about him, things he did, things he loved, so on and so forth. And so any time I get the chance to learn something, just a little bit about my dad from someone that knew him either when I was a kid or even when he was a kid or whatnot, I always jump at the opportunity to ask them as many questions as possible and allow them to answer them. Anyway, I talk about this because I have this memory of my mum and my dad, with both their partners, watching a film that I couldn't watch. I was a kid at the time, and I always thought it was maybe a crude or maybe like a horror or something like that. Anyway, I've never watched this film, but I plan to, and it's called They Call Her One Eye. It's a 1970s Swedish movie, and from what I've read, it's just about a girl that's out for revenge, or things have happened to her and she's out to get revenge. It seems very up my dad's alley in the sense of things that he used to watch. And the last film that I watched that I knew my dad absolutely loved was Donnie Darko, and that is like, it skyrocketed to the top. And that's not because my dad liked it, it's because I really like the film. My dad has had some terrible choices in films before, but this one looks good, and I really can't wait to watch it. When I was a kid, I saw someone grieving over a parent, and I was like, like that's, why is that person crying? And I would ask my mum, and she would say, he's crying over his dad, he's grieving. I'm like, well, first of all, what's grieving? And second of all, oh, that's really sad, like how long ago was it? And she said, it was 10 years ago, his dad passed. And I was like, oh, well, why is he still crying? It's 10 years ago. Obviously, I was a kid and I didn't know better. Anyway, in October will be 10 years that I haven't had my dad with me. And, I still shed some tears every now and then, sometimes more than others. And, man, when it happens, it doesn't really ever get any easier. And I think the best way it was described to me when I was a kid was, you'll never stop crying, but there'll be longer periods in between the cries. And I think still to this day that made the most sense, because when you do feel it, when you do cry, it feels like you're right back there and it's very fresh. Obviously you don't live life like that in the sense of like, oh, you're always feeling that, but when you do, it hits you like a truck. And I don't think I've had a good cry with my dad for probably, a month or two. But yeah, I think thinking about him and about his life and the way he thought about things and the things he loved to do, and trying to experience them or try to see him through his eyes as much as possible, makes me really happy. So yeah, I can't wait to watch this film. And when I do watch this film, because I don't even know how I'm gonna get my hands on it. It's such an old film. You can bet that there will be a review as a video. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.